We then headed back into the crowds and towards the Forbidden City itself.
And this is the main entrance to Forbidden City. As you can see, it's a quiet day. There's not many people around. So let's go now.
After avoiding the annoying students, once more we headed for the ticket booth.
Got my tickets. Getting harassed by students who don't want to see our art, but she's still handing us. So let's go. Right, it was a long walk from the tickets office, but here we are at the entrance to the Forbidden.
Apparently, if you rub these knobs, you have a lot of good luck, so let's give it a go because we need it.
And with our knobs well and truly rubbed, we entered the Forbidden City.
At the entrance stood two bronze lions, a male to the left and a female to the right. These were put here to warn off unwanted visitors.
After comprehending the size of the palace and bypassing the souvenir shops, we both walked through the 25 feet high gates that allowed us entry into the palace.
Welcome to our first day at the Forbidden City. This is quite a big place here, so we're probably going to need about 2, maybe 3 days to get around it. So we're trying to do as much as we can on the first day, but it's rather hot today, so we're going to have to pace ourselves. So let's see what today will bring. The open space inside the city was phenomenal. Roughly 2,377 square metres, which is equivalent to 10 full-size football fields.
No other complex in the world can match the Forbidden City in its harmonious mix of monumental scale, fine detail and geometry. Between 1420 and 1911, it was the residence and court of Ming and Qing dynasties. Today it is a museum complex, formerly known as the Palace Museum.
As we walked up to the steps to the Hall of Supreme Harmony, we began to realise and understand the importance of preserving such a great palace. And to think, each pillar was crafted from one whole tree. The workmanship was outstanding.
These bronze vats were filled with water and placed outside each palace entrance. There are 308 bronze and iron vats located around the city. They were used in case the buildings caught fire.
This building is called the Hall of Central Harmony and was considered a resting place for the Emperor on his way to attending an important ceremony. The Emperor would read out scriptures aloud from a prayer tablet before offering sacrifices at the altar for the god of agriculture. With high temperatures in the 90s beating down on us, and with an average of 10,000 people a day coming to see the complex, Sometimes you've got to know when to take a break.
With so many visitors and far too many rooms to visit, 9,999 in total, you would think that people would get lost. Well, yes and no. After all, this group came prepared and like the rest of us. Unless it was National Blue Hat Day and nobody had told us.
Contemplated some tax, so the Forbidden City, like a fat emperor.
You just decapitated him.
Ours.
As we continued walking casually through the grounds, Barry realised he'd never make it as an emperor. The doors were too small for him.
Small China.
With all great things to say, it is always the more annoying ones that grab your attention.
And over here is the most beautiful toilets we've ever seen.
And with that, our first day within the Forbidden City had come to an end. Literally for some.
Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here now because it's such a vast place. You're going to have to take 2 days to do it. So we're going to take a break, we're going to have something to eat, and we're going to come back to the Forbidden City hopefully tomorrow or later on in the week. So that's it. As we began to leave, we noticed some trouble starting outside the grounds.
Something's going on. We've been told to keep off the path. It looks like they're just changing the security guard around.
We then got a chance to see real communism in action, up close and personal. We couldn't believe it. We were being thrown out for doing nothing wrong but sightseeing.
Well, here we are in the Forbidden Palace, ousted out. Alright. Well, we left the Forbidden City on our own accord, but it was just as well because we were ousted out anyway, so this is just an absolute disgrace how we was just ousted out of somewhere in this day and age. So. But everybody else seems shocked, so